Hello guys, welcome to another video, and I got another package here for you guys. You guys notice that the angle of the videos is usually it's different than what I normally do because of the size of the box and whatnot. I kind of had to do it at this angle over here. I've got my GoPro set up over there, hopefully giving you guys a little bit better of a closer view and whatnot, and I'll try to give you guys close-up views and stuff what I got over here as we go along. So yeah, so this here is actually something special that I have bought for the channel, and this is actually a camcorder. For the last year or so, I've been trying to find ways to increase the quality of my videos, and one of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to move up into 4K footage for you guys. I wanted to show you guys all details, all the little neck and cranny details and everything about the products that I unbox for you, and try to give you guys a full experience. So this here is actually a Sony camcorder that I went ahead and purchased. It is a Sony FDR-AX700 4K HDR camcorder. And before I go ahead with this unboxing, I would like to say thank you to you guys. Without your support, this wouldn't happen, and without your guys' support, this couldn't happen basically. The only reason I actually did buy this was for the channel. I don't really need this particular camera for what I usually do on my previous time before I started YouTube. Actually, I didn't even have to use this camera here at all, realistically. But yeah, the lights, the tripod that you guys saw on the last video and whatnot, all this stuff will not be possible without you guys' help. So I do thank you very much for that. And let's go ahead and do this, shall we? So I'm assuming this is going to be a box within a box. Yes, so it is a box within a box. Out, and I gotta tell you right now, this camera's already a lot bigger than what I'm normally used to. So here's the actual camera. And, don't want to knock this slide down, as I almost did. But anyhow, let me see if I can try to get you guys a little bit closer here, so you can kind of see just a bit here, and about like that. I'm going to try to keep everything in frame. Like I said, I'm going to get better footage and stuff of this box here, so you guys can kind of see it a little bit better. But anyway, so it's the Sony FDR-AX700. I think this camera came out early 2019, so it's not necessarily their flagship camcorder, but it is their flagship consumer grade camcorder, right? So this is the final level from the professional camera, basically, where because you want to get something more professional wise. And then if you want to get something more professional but you don't want to move up to a $6,000 camcorder or whatnot, right? This should be the next step up from that. So here's the actual eyepiece. Right, I'm probably not gonna take it out of the bag for now anyway, because I probably won't be using it at the moment. So we got warranty papers and whatnot as well. I suggest that you guys read the paperwork. But anyway, let's go ahead and crack into here. See what else we got here. So we got a power cable to charge the camera's battery. Let's see, so we got a it's not a lens hood. Well, I guess you call it a lens hood. It's to kind of help from glares and whatnot when you're outside and whatnot, right? So you can use this as well. And then here's the actual battery, and this particular camcorder uses, and I think it's hardly charged because it doesn't feel very heavy. So this is actually a NP-FV707A is the model number of the battery. It's a 1900 milliamp battery. So yeah, so this is the battery. I wonder if this would fit my old camcorder. Probably not. But there's the battery. Let's see what else is here. So we got a USB, of course, to micro USB. I would wish these people would start using start using USB-C. That seems to be the standard nowadays, but I don't know why they don't do that. One of the reasons I also picked up this camera was because it came with a remote control as well. Alright. Okay, so it comes with the actual remote control. So that's something that I was looking for as well when I was trying to look for a new camcorder. Okay. And then here's the actual power brick to charge the camera. And then, wow, I can just feel this camera this is a huge camera, man. Unbelievable. Just gonna put this over here. Wow, this is a pretty hefty camera. Holy crap! Wow, that's massive. Wow, this is one hell of a camera, man. Let's push back a bit here. So, actually, it feels very nice on the hand, honestly. The buttons feel really nice. Like, it feels very, very solid. Wow. I'll give you guys a closer look at this this camera here as we go along. So it's got a separate lens cap. Look at the size of that lens. That's pretty impressive. It's got a special hot shoe that it communicates with certain accessories that Sony sells. Let's see, so it's got auto, manual. So this camera is a little bit overkill for what I'm going to be using it for, but it's nice to have all these little flexibilities, and I do want to try to improve things for you guys. So it's got dual card slots here, and I'll give you guys a better look at this in a little bit here. Of course, you get your power, your white balance. SAQ with a number. So to my understanding, anything that's got a number, it can be customizable. So you got 1, 2, 3, I believe there's another one here and another one on top. So you got 3 inside, 3, 4, so that's 4, 5, and 6 customizable different buttons on here. So there's a lot of customizing available with this camera. This actually comes out and actually rotates upwards if you need to. And yeah, so you get your hot shoe here. I wonder if there's any power on this. Now I don't know my SD cards. So as soon as you open a cap, it actually turns on. So of course you gotta adjust. You gotta adjust the time and stuff on here as well. I'll be giving you guys a better look at this camera anyway. So, and I think it's I don't know if it's touchscreen or not. So there's actually a joystick button here that you use to navigate through the so here's a closer look at the actual remote control. And you got stop, start, you got data code, photo, then of course you got your playback, forward and reverse, and fast forward, pause, stop, and then your zooming switches are here, and I'm assuming this is to control the options on the camera and display. So I'm assuming that this takes, push this out, but I can't get it to budge. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it takes one battery. What's the number of this battery? Okay, so it's just a standard battery, the CR2025. So these are actually the same batteries that my Spark 2.0 takes as well. So that's good. That's here in Canada, it's easy to kind of get at. So that's good. So that's the remote control, and then here is the actual power supply to convert the electricity down to the camera so that you can actually charge the battery. Right, and I'll give you guys, to release the battery on this camera, you just pull it back on here, and then the camera just, then the battery just kind of comes right out. So here's a close look at the actual battery. So it's a pretty good sized battery. So if you guys want to kind of pause that and kind of see what all the details and stuff of the battery, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's the battery. So here is the actual camera. Of course, you got 4K written right across there. It's got a Zeus, I think that's how you pronounce it, Zeus lens. That's one of something that Sony always uses on its cameras anyway. So you got zoom and focus. So in other words, where you set this at is where this ring actually activates, right? So if you want to use this for zoom, when you turn this, you can actually use it for zooming, or you can have it for focus, right? And then you got your automatic focus or manual focus. So when you have a manual focus turned on, right, you want to keep the switch down, and you can actually use this to focus into your subjects, right? If you got automatic focus activated, you can keep that on zoom and you can rotate this, but also you have the rocker arms up here also that also gives you that ability as well. Okay, so on the top here, of course, you got the hot shoe. So this is kind of spring loaded. Okay, and this is like a communications type of a hot shoe where you can get the Sony's microphone or whatnot. You can attach it onto here, and I don't think you need to actually attach the microphone off to the side there or not. I think it all communicates through this hot shoe here. I could be mistaken on that. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. And I just hit the camera, which I shouldn't have, but anyway. Assuming that's your microphone. Then on top here you got the iris push auto, then you got a 5 on this. This is one of the customizable buttons, right? Focus magnifier and photo. You can also customize this button here as well. And on the side here you got a thing that says remote. And I'm assuming this comes off somehow. I'll have to take a look at that. I'll have to see if that actually comes off. I'm not 100% sure. Of course, on the side here you got your input for your microphone. So like for example, I have a wireless microphone system that Firefind had sent out to me. You can hook that up over here as well. So you can hook that up there. And then this one here says, so that's where you hook up your USB, I'm assuming, to transfer your photos, your videos and stuff onto the computer. Okay, at the bottom here, of course, you've got the tripod mount there, battery release, right? And then on this side here, there's lots going on. On this side, there's an actual wheel here that actually you use to adjust as different functions you got set up over here. So when you press on it, you can actually adjust it that way. You got a menu button here, right? You get iris, ISO gain, and shutter speed. And then you've got a microphone, a headphone jack here, so you can monitor the sound and make sure that it's coming out properly. Okay, and then you got your screen. You got the screen, and then on the side here, come on, you gotta focus, right? So on the side here, you got this appears to be a speaker. You got the power button, white balance, SAQ, thumbnail, display, picture profile, status check, slot select. So because this has double slots, you can actually set this camera up where it'll loop between the two cards if you want to set up that way. So when one card gets filled, it automatically transfers over to the second card. Or you can also set this up like a RAID 5, for example, where it'll copy the exact same thing onto the one card and to the other card, so it's an exact duplicate. Just in case the one card fails, you still have footage on the second card. You can also set this up where both cards will record the same footage, but you can have one card recording in one format, right? So for example, AVCHD on the one card, and you can have MPEG 4 on the second card. So if you want to do two different formats, it's got that ability as well. The maximum size of SD cards that this camera can take, I don't know at the time of filming, but I'll probably link it in here somewhere. Let's see here, what else? So this has a 1-inch sensor. Look at the size of that lens. So there will be some test footage. Well, it won't be test footage. You guys will. I'm pretty sure after this video here, you guys are going to start seeing some big improvements on these videos here anyway. So yeah, so that's pretty much an overview and a really close look up at this particular camcorder. I think I'm going to be very happy with this purchase. I'm not gonna regret it, that's for sure. And yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for this unboxing. If you want to see some 4K footage and you want to see how this camera is going to perform and whatnot, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and until the next time, goodbye.